Ready, bro.
Welcome back to another episode of Dear Love and Lust Podcast. I am Jermaine Main Event Brown. This is my co-host, Shavina Brooklyn Shea Richardson.
Hello.
And what is Dear Love and Lust, Brooklyn?
Oh my God, it is a perspective of both male and female, okay? Maine being the handsome gentleman over here, me being a female over here, where we get email to us on our website, which one? And email via
at dearloveandlust@gmail.com.
Yes, some questions that we post out here to you guys anonymously, all right? And we are not experts. This is for intimate
Not at all.
purposes.
We are just two people who have been through some
shit. Okay.
There you go.
And we like to break it down for y'all as much as we potentially can. All right. And we have guests. And we're going to start this season off definitely on a good note, having people come in and out. But ultimately, we want to hear from y'all. And that's what, we hear foul. It's like a Dear Abby. I always feel like that's what it is. Like Dear Love and Lust Podcast.
Yeah, it's for us.
It is for us, the culture. Thank you, Maine, for creating such a beautiful.
Thank you for rocking along
piece.
with me.
You got it. Anything for you, bro. All right, so.
What you got going on? How you been?
I have been enjoying being a grandmother and trying to stay out of the way of everything else and then some. But, celebratory things. Had a wonderful time at your celebration. I was definitely going through my hot flash, so I had to go. But definitely, all I could say was beautiful people, good food, beautiful time. Food was amazing. Drinks was on point. The vibe is always great. So shout out to you for that one and the brothers. It was phenomenal. And type of part.
We had a good time for my birthday bash, Summer Lemonade.
Yes.
Shout out to Ashley. Mm-hmm. She also celebrated with me. Shout out to Destiny also.
Yep, Davina
Shout out
too,
to
right?
Vina.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good time. Everybody came in their yellow. Everybody came and had a good time.
Mm-hmm. I was not in yellow because I came from an award ceremony and I was not going to miss it. I wasn't going to miss it. I wasn't going to miss it. No, I could blow it up, but I wanted to be clear that typically I do wear yellow at your events. Unfortunately, but fortunately, I was honored that night. So there was color for me and my family.
You were multitasking.
Yes, I was multitasking.
To a few different events.
Yes, and I was not going to miss yours. So I had to, we got out there late and I'm like, okay, it's already after the hours. Make my way to Maine. So that was everything. Yes, no problem. Yeah, and shout out to MC Lawton and the crew and the Empire State Federation of Women's Club, the National Federation Women Club, all of the above. They put on an amazing weekend of just celebratory stuff for our community, and it was amazing. So shout out to them for what they do and have been doing since, my God, like 18 something and 1919 and all these other years that you could think of. So they were before the NAACP. Okay. Yeah, these women are about their business. You hear me?
About it.
So I'm here for that. So outside of that, great stuff. I've really been having a good time. Let me just say that. Just enjoying the freedom of the life.
Yeah, while you were being a grandma yesterday, we were also having another great time.
Come on.
With the Dear Summer brunch and day party at Albany Stadium. Myself and DJ Biz provided the soundtrack for the afternoon.
Okay.
It was actually a good vibe.
That's what's up. Now, I look forward to participating in that because I won't be tired, okay? And I won't have worked 1,000 jobs, all right? So I'm like, this particular one, my grandbaby needed me. So I'm like, all right, man, I ain't going to be able to make it today. I said, but, okay, I will be at the next one because I like stuff like that. You know what I mean?
It was a good vibe for the first day party of the summer. It was a good vibe. A lot of people came dressed and enjoyed. It was definitely women outnumbering men. So fellas, for the next one, you might want to show up.
Yeah, like
especially
where are these fellas?
Because there was a lot of single ladies.
Yes.
Just having a good time. We had a couple birthday folks over there. Shout out to Puddin'. She celebrated.
Nice. Much love.
It was Destiny's actual birthday, so that was cool.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta get out there on that type of level because I like grown stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not the partying type. Nobody pretty much is that they're at our age on that type of level. You know, we like to just get around good people, good vibes, and listen to good music. You know, so I look forward to being a part of that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, much love, much love. All right, so we're gonna get into this. We're into episode 38. Episode 38.
Yeah.
That don't even seem real to me, but it is real.
It is
you know
very
what I mean?
well. We've been working.
Wow, we definitely have. Oh my god.
Even though, you know, it's been a minute, we still been working.
Yes. I'm here for it cuz I love to see that you are productive, okay? Cuz you are very 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 productive when it comes to this music thing, okay?
I try.
Yeah, in a great way. And you happen to have on pineapples today. And I will laugh at that later, but right now, and not because of you with this pineapple thing or whatever like that. It's a running joke within HTM. So when they do watch this and they see you up here with this pineapple shirt, it's an insider. In such a good way, okay?
Okay.
You want to make sure that your women eat a lot of pineapples.
Yeah, we do. We definitely do.
That part, okay?
So you're going to set off the first question?
I sure will. All right. So here, this one is from Miss I Should Know Better. All right. I am currently seeing a man that claims he is divorced. Oh, shit. Oh, excuse me. Certain things are not adding up. Would I be wrong to ask to see the proof of his divorce? Hell to the no. No. Don't you know? No good. Ho. If you're grown, I'm just jumping right on it. I'm sorry. But if you are grown, you gonna ask for that proof. Why would you wait? Why would you even do it? Don't do it to yourself, Mrs. I Should Know Better. Yeah, if you know better, you do better. That's my part on it. Now, playing the devil's advocate. That will the person feel that you don't trust them, depending on how long y'all been together. There's different levels to this, because if y'all have been seeing each other through the divorce, and you've been in communication.
That's where I was about to start.
Yeah, but you could dive on there. But my main thing is that should you ask? Yes.
You definitely should ask.
Come on.
It's okay to ask for proof to make sure everything is right. So, a couple weeks ago, I put up a post because shout out to Issa Rae, Insecure was on Netflix.
Yes.
I have only saw an episode of Insecure when it was on YouTube.
Hello.
I did not watch it when it was on HBO because I didn't, I don't subscribe to HBO Max or any of those.
I have not seen Insecure.
So when it had it on Netflix, I said, I'm going to watch. And I watched all 5 seasons in about, a week.
So clearly you liked it.
It was a good show. Okay. It's very relative.
I have not.
And I bring this up because one thing I noticed about the show, it's one of the most relatable shows where I feel like most people can watch it and see something about that show that represents them or reflects them in some sort of manner in one characteristic or another. There were enough characters on there to, identify with.
Okay.
But the common theme for me and my thought process when watching the show was people making decisions based on their emotions.
Come on, man.
And not truly thinking them through. Like, they all have these things and they want to call them standards and say, this is what I need, this is what I want.
Okay.
But at the same time, they're allowing different things to occur based on their emotional feelings. Like dealing with married men.
Lord.
Because they said certain things.
That they were divorced, separated.
Open relationship things.
Entanglements, whatever.
All that good stuff, right? But you made a conscious decision to do it. So you got to stick and deal with the consequences. And a lot of times when them consequences got too real, that's when folks want to back out and try something different or question the origin or start of that connection or relationship.
Okay.
So, to piggyback on what you said with the, you're assuming that they probably started dealing with each other before everything was final. Mm-hmm. Or there were a separation that occurred between that man and his wife or ex-wife, whatever she may be.
Right.
So, I think it's safe to say that, you should definitely ask for proof.
I would. I'm not trusting that.
At the same time, you knew what you was getting into, right?
Maybe not. Maybe not. Listen to me. Let me tell you something. One thing's for certain, two things for sure, is that sometimes people think that they're saving you from something, so they don't disclose certain things, right? So they may court you, be after you, trying to get you, and don't mention that until they get you to a point that they know that you're not going to walk away. Okay? So that definitely happens. So then when a person finds out, it's like, well, hell, I'm already vested and it's kind of hard to walk away. But guess what? You should, because that is some toxic shit. Because the person already then showed you who they were for withholding information. That's a manipulative tactic, okay? So that is something that if you're not versed in experiences, and I'm so saddened to the fact that I am, but these things happen,
So basically, to me, my point is, when did it become an issue?
Right.
That's my point.
This is what I agree.
Because if you didn't make it an issue from the initial get-go, regardless of what, manipulation he may have tried to make or not.
Okay, so he must have said something to her when you saying certain things are not adding up. So it's like we don't know what the certain things are not adding up, and would it be wrong to ask for proof? So so clearly. It sounds to me, now you could correct me if I'm wrong, if certain things are not adding up, then there's questions. Yes, there's questions.
So he needs to answer those questions and take care of that. Correct. Those answers, if he's really serious and into you, in my opinion.
And if she is really serious about him, which it appears, since she wants to know the proof, and she's saying, like we come up with the ones of like, okay, yeah, we titled her, you miss, I should know better, because it's like, hey, you figure that you would know at this particular point what is the status of your person, okay? So if things are not adding up, you're going to have an adult conversation, figure it out, and if it still does not add up, then that means you're going to unfortunately have to walk away and allow yourself to be courted by somebody who is completely single, okay? Exactly. And don't have all this baggage coming along with them. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the point that, which we'll talk to later in Shay's topics about that part.
I think we might have the same topic.
Which is great. Mm-hmm. I love it. All right. You got anything to add more to that, or you good?
No, I just think at the end of the day, you know who you are.
Yeah.
And you can only know what the other person tells you, or you learn to find out. So, take your time.
Absolutely. All right, you on the next one, man.
So, let's move on.
Okay, let's get it, bro.
My girl has multiple jobs. I'm starting to question my place in her life.
Oh, Lord.
Should I just let her go since I know I don't measure up? Mr. She's too good for me. Well, damn.
If you... I'm not.
I'm
go
sipping
first.
My water on that.
You go first. Because I swear the universe be funny sometimes, but you go first. I'm not even...
I'm just saying. You sure I should go first? Because it sounds like...
You go first. I'm not even. Don't you dare. I'm not even.
All right, so... Let me put the camera on me.
Please do.
All right, so what we're going to do is not assume.
Okay.
There's either a couple things that are going on here from the guy's perspective. Mm-hmm. Is... he wants to see this woman more and often. But Brooklyn Shay, the woman, the woman is constantly at work or engaged in other activities and does not have the time to spend with this dude. So the question comes in, How secure are you in that relationship? Because if you're not secure and you feel like you have questions, like this one that you're answering, then maybe that relationship might not be for you. But is it not for you because, you know, you want more time, or is it not for you because you don't feel, how can I put this? You don't have the energy to put in the work.
I would agree with that part. Because that's what that sound like. That's what it sound like to me. Because I'm like, okay, so she has multiple jobs. It's not a problem. Doesn't seem like a problem. You questioning your place in her life. So are you having a conversation with, can you not carve out time for me? But what are you doing on your end that is not, as I always say, making the woman feel like she wants to have that type of time with you. You know what I mean? Because, like, if nobody is ever that busy. Okay, let's start there.
Make a plan.
Okay? Yes, nobody's ever that busy. And it sounds like ego is in the way, because it's like, okay, should you let it go because you don't measure up? Like, are you insecure? Like, is whatever she got going on too much for you? So, if it's not, and you guys have been together for a while, because again, we don't get no more information. I don't know how long y'all been together. I don't know what's going on with this process. But if you really feel like you don't measure up, and I'm not being funny, but let that woman be great with somebody who can handle it. That's it. That's my part. Now, if you're in love with her, then you're going to fight for it. Correct? And you're going to do what you got to do to measure up if you feel like you don't measure up.
Is that what you would like to happen?
You know, maybe saying some things like him and I be having sidebar conversations, which I promise you we do not. But he is very intuitive, and I appreciate that factor about you. But do not assume, Maine, that is what I would want. Okay,
that's why I asked the question.
It was a question. No, I would want someone to be their authentic self. And I would already know where they are. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a guessing game for me. And I'm a type of person that I would validate that person. So clearly he feels he's not validated in his stance or his walk with this young lady. Excuse us, it's hot in the summer and there's, you know.
Multiple jobs. Right. Starting to question my place in her life. Should I just let it go? The thing that for me is he's assuming that he doesn't measure up.
Right, which means he's insecure.
So it could be that, but it could also be, he knows he doesn't. You sound
insecure. I'm sorry, sir, or whoever you are.
Listen, it could be because he knows he's not going to measure up. He knows he's not making specific plans to take this woman out to make it enticing for her. Like I said, it doesn't sound like you want to put in the energy for it or the work.
I don't gather that. That's not my take on it. That he don't want to put in the work or whatever, but he's letting his insecurities get the best of him. That's what my thought process is, because
basically, to me, it's a grown-up temper tantrum. You want attention.
There you go.
You want your best friend to come outside and play, and they are not coming out and play because they got homework to do. So you're upset because they can't come outside and play.
There you go.
If you was a real friend, maybe you would go and help them do their homework.
Hello. Either help them do their homework or help them experience adult things that are needed in order to keep somebody captivated, motivated. Cling, cling, cling. Okay? Because then she will not be... I can't say whatever the work in the job. I'm only speaking for myself because I clearly work a multitude of jobs and run businesses and stuff like that. And I still make time. So whatever this person got going on.
So you do make time?
I feel like I do. Okay. I'm a grandmother too, and I still just carve in where I need to carve in time at. But again, that is a selection of people. You know what I'm saying? And people, places, and things. If I would think that you're a catch and I want to see where things are going to go, you may have time. But if not, no. That's it. I only got one day off.
That's wild.
One day. And they ain't even been the full day. But it's a day. Ain't that something?
It is.
That is craziness, but a good way. I'm not.
You
I'm
work
not stressed.
85 hours a week.
Yeah,
so
I'm not stressed.
I don't know how you do that.
By the grace of God. But it's good stuff though, because when you interact with me, do I seem like I'm off? No. I'm loving. I love what I do. So when you love what you do, you never feel like you're working.
So I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm not.
No, please, because I love the exchange. Come on, we don't hold back here on Dear Love and Lust.
I'm just
okay,
saying, though.
I want you to be your authentic self right now. What is a question or whatever comments that you might have, man?
So if your particular situation is similar, am I lying or not?
I would not necessarily say that is all of this. Okay, but no, because I mean I do work multiple jobs.
Okay,
right. And my person does not have complete access to me.
That you're just dating, not in a relationship.
Correct.
All right.
Correct.
So that's the difference between this situation.
Right, because they clear that y'all in a relationship. Okay? I am not. All right? And you going to keep trying to put me in that box. I keep saying I am not. All right?
I am dating.
I am dating.
That's what Brooklyn Shea is doing, folks.
I am dating. All right? So that is where I'm at.
It's all good.
And I thought about being exclusive, and then I changed my mind.
What made you change your mind?
Because, like I said, I felt the person was getting complacent, and that was it. And I'm like, nobody, my son said something to me, like I said earlier, about me and my alphaness. But I felt the person was, and it was right. The person agreed with me and was like, they're going to work to get back to where they feel they were at prior.
So let me ask you this. You think you're an alpha?
I have alpha tendencies.
What makes you an alpha?
The fact that I operate more so from my masculine side than my feminine. And the way I conduct and handle certain things. Now,
so be specific. What is your masculine side?
Taking charge, control, being the lead when in a situation that I'm a feminist. Let's just start there, okay? So,
oh Lord,
I do not believe in the fact of any gender specific roles and all this type of stuff. However, growing up and my foundation came from just like what we talk about, sidebar, is the level of courtship and the things that a gentleman should do for a woman. Okay? And
I just don't think that's what makes you an alpha.
Well, you have your version of what it is. You asked me a question, so I'm answering what I think my version of what an alpha is. That's it. So, and that to me, because it has been said to me on more than one occasion by a male, okay, that you are too much of an alpha for me because you like to control situations.
So basically, that's like the female version of being a narcissist. You know how people overuse that word?
Yeah, they
put
do.
That label on people because of...
I don't think so, because a narcissist is very manipulative and they do things strategically to hurt someone. I don't do anything to hurt anybody. You know what I mean? So, and there's levels to narcissism. We all have the tendency to be a narcissist, that we want the attention from someone or something in that moment or whatever like that, and we may act childish in order to manipulate a situation to get it. That is a sign of narcissism. However, the psychoticness of a narcissist that goes above and beyond to hurt people, ghost them, gaslight them, do all that type of stuff, love bomb them. You are intentionally doing stuff for selfish gain. Okay? Exactly. So when you're talking about an alpha female, okay, because there's an alpha male, there's an alpha female. When you talk about it on that type of level, I would be considered an alpha female because of my leadership, because of the different things that I do, the multiple hats I wear, the drive that I have, that they would consider that on a level of a male because of the type of work ethic that I have and those type of things that most females who are not, okay, are not necessarily out here grinding the way that I grind. Okay?
I just think, I agree, you do have some strong alpha tendencies, but I think when you're usually I believe when you're being called that in a situation, it's because the person is, for lack of a better word, intimidated by the fact that you know what you're doing or know what you want to do.
There we go. I would agree with that.
So now they have to be on, alert in thought process and trying to make things happen based on the things that you desire. Now they don't feel that they have their particular choice in the matter of how things should go.
Right. Well, they have a choice. Like
that's
people,
my point.
Yeah, people who I deal with, they have a choice. Like remember Jill Scott? She has this video circulating, and she says, "If you could tell me what to do, tell me what to do. If you could tell me what to do, you can't. Then you can't tell me what to do. Period." So, and this is the thing: is that a woman of my stature and most women who are educated, got their own, pay their own, making a way, okay, divorcee, not divorced, whatever, but they single, they doing their thing, holding it down, don't need nobody to do blah 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 blah, whatever. People like to use the term independent, whatever. Those females come with a certain level of integrity. So it's like either that male is going to showcase the king in him and match their energy, or they're not. And it sounds like this person, she's too good for me, is operating from a level of a peasant versus feeling that he is a king.
Yeah, he doesn't sound.
He doesn't sound very encouraging, like at all. Sorry, I'm sorry.
If she's giving you a difficult time, that's when you need to look her up and say, we're going to XYZ.
Some cavemen.
We're doing, not no caveman, but you
just said, yo, cut up. We do not promote violence on this show, just FYI.
You gotta.
He was saying this from a sexual standpoint.
Exactly.
Is that where you going? Okay, thank you. Clean that up, okay? I don't want nobody coming for us.
She's giving you attitude of being difficult because
get over here, girl.
Exactly.
Come here.
There was a TikTok trend that was going around where the lions roar.
Oh yes. I love that. Actually, I thought that was cute. Yes, and she went there. I love it.
You gotta roar a little bit to make it purr, bro.
Come on now.
But if you ain't got the energy to make it roar, then you gotta move
out the way. I say, please move out the way, because you blocking somebody else's blessing, okay? So if you feel, Mr. She's too good for me, that you are not able to measure up to her and stuff like that, move out the way so that her blessing could come in, and vice versa.
Get gone.
Yeah, because your match might be out there too. Right? Meet you right where you at. There you go. So, all right, we good on that?
Yeah, what we got?
All right. Next? Oh my, Mr. Go with the Flow. Let's see what Mr. Go with the Flow got. You want me to go for this one? All right.
That one.
I've been with my girl for about 7 months. She just got a job offer in another city down south. 16-hour drive. This must be Atlanta or something. 3 to 5 hour plane ride away. I told her she should take it and I won't hold her hostage. I also said she can even see other people if she likes. Whoa. Now she's mad at me and doesn't want to take the job. Was I wrong? Mr. Go with the Flow. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Talk to him, sir.
Listen to me, sir. Sir.
Miss Dating.
Listen. I don't think that you were wrong at all, but I definitely feel that you gave her too much leverage here, okay? Because when you say to someone they are free to date whoever they want, it is implying that you will be handling your business accordingly here, okay? So that's as if you're just like, oh, it's okay, I support everything that you say, just go ahead, baby, take care of you what you need to take care of. You can date whoever you want, you free, it's over. Because that's basically closing the door in the chapter of...
Why would that be over?
No. in the sense of a woman and where how she interprets this process of you telling me you are free to do whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, that doesn't mean that we won't hook up, but it means that we in part are over because I'm taking this job opportunity, right? So he doesn't want to hold her back, but he's saying he's just going with the flow. Don't just go with the flow. If you really care for this person, you need to state your claim as to what you want to do. Long distance relationships are very difficult. They are not the easiest thing, but they have been done. Okay, so if two willing adults are willing to make it work, and you may decide, hey, you like where she moved to, and you may want to relocate. Yeah. But to leave the door open, this is leaving the door open, okay? Saying that this woman is allowed to date whoever she wants. That's the reason she pissed off at you. She ain't pissed off because you whichever. Because if you telling another person who you've been with that they are free to date whoever they want, then that means that you are doing like-minded stuff.
That could be true, but I think what he did is almost some reverse psychology.
You know it.
You know,
manipulative shit. But
I don't think it was manipulative. I think it was more in the sense of like, so first of all, what I'm going to start with is the fact they only been dating. What he said, 7 months?
He said about 7 months. That's long enough. They said it takes 6 months to know if you want somebody or not. Technically a day. Stop playing with me. Go on.
I'm saying 7 months. You're about to go move, take to another job.
We don't know how long he said she's been my girl for 7 months. Doesn't mean that they wasn't with each other prior doing some stuff. And hey,
but I'm saying there's what he did and what it sounds like he did was basically leave her open with choices. The key words for me,
he did. You right.
The key words for me, I'm not gonna hold you hostage. So basically, what he said is she came to her with some life decisions,
right?
And he didn't want to be the reason why she made that decision. Do you hear that?
I hear it.
You're blinking your eyes.
You know it. Like I got eyelashes on. The fake lashes.
Listen,
no, I don't.
Listen.
Maine.
Because here's the thing.
Yep. Get your thought out.
If she wanted the relationship to work and continue in a manner that she wanted it to continue, she needs to speak up and say so. Right. Instead of bringing the oh, I got a job offer. What do you think? You think I should take it? Instead of like, I got a job offer. Let's discuss this. I either want you to move down there with me, or I'm not going to take it and we'll stay and continue to make this work.
But he doesn't give us any of that information. But what he does says is she got mad. So immediately, once you tell me that somebody got mad about something, that means she cared. Okay? Clearly. Okay,
of course she cares.
She cares.
I mean, what woman doesn't care when she has a job offer and she's telling the other person?
Cares about him. The fact that she was mad. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
If she didn't care, she wouldn't even brought it up.
No, she wouldn't.
He would have bounced.
Right, but she was probably trying to just test the waters and see where he was at with it. And because he didn't answer the way that she thought he was, he like, oh, okay, well, that's great. I don't want to stop you from your blessings. So, you're free to just do whatever it is that you wish to do. I wish somebody would tell me I'm free to do whatever I want to do. I said, okay, sir, well, then that means that we are closing this chapter. Is that what that sound like? That what that sound like to me? But unless you plan on.
I just think what I'm caught up on is the whole word hostage, because I feel like he doesn't want to be responsible for how her life moves. Not yet, at least. Not after no 7 months. You gotta. To me, I pay attention to what's said out loud.
I feel you, and I understand that he does not want to hold her hostage. Now, this, Lord of mercy, he is going too much with the flow. How about that?
Well, I mean, it's Mr. Go with the flow.
He is definitely going too much with the flow, and I think they need to have a deeper conversation, like what you said, which was simply.
I don't think they can have the conversation now that she mad. That's the issue.
Well, wait till she calm down. And then you jump right back on in, and you assert yourself, and you let her know how you really feel about it. Because again, if you really mess with somebody, man, you're not just gonna just dead them like that. Okay, like if you really vested and you could see a future with them.
How did he dead it?
I'm just saying he did say
men and women definitely think different.
We do, because what he is saying to her is that she, he said, all right, well, I'll let her know that she could see other people if she likes. Okay, if she likes, that is leaving the door open to say, yeah, go ahead and do you, because when you're going, I'm gonna do me. That's what she got mad about. She got mad about the fact that he said you can see other people.
He didn't say he was.
Lord,
but it implies that. That's it. But you got to ask the question. You can't imply. He gave specific response to her questions. All she did was formulate her own ideas based on those.
Mr. Go with the flow. Stop it. This right here.
Listen,
cut it
cameras
out.
On me. We're not even going to look at Brooklyn shit right now.
Go ahead. Say your part. Talk to him, man.
I feel you. It's 7 months. You don't know how much you like or don't like this woman yet, and you don't want to be responsible or be the butt of, I regret staying here when I could have left and got a job, because you're still trying to figure out where this is going. And she's already made up her mind where this is going. You may not have. But she also has an opportunity that could be very beneficial for her. And you may have been in situations where you gave up something for somebody else and it didn't pan out. And you either decided, I'm not going to do that to somebody else.
Okay.
Because I know how that feels.
Okay.
And left the door open. You didn't close it either. You might have even gave her a key to say, here, take it with you. But if you're going to deal with me long distance, that's your choice. I'll continue to rock with you, but I'm not going to hold you hostage.
Understood.
I'm going to allow you to be who you are. And if who you are continues to engage with me at a long distance and I feel comfortable continuing to do it, I gotta break it down.
Look at Maine filling it in for you.
I don't know. I just paid attention.
With the flow. You better pay attention to Maine right now, because he's saving you right now.
I just paid attention to the words that were in the question.
He's saving
and what they
you
meant
right
to
now.
me as I read them.
Okay, you made it saving you and putting you on a whole nother level. Go ahead on.
If you choose to continue to rock with me while you're at this long distance, and you want us to figure out a way on how to make this work, while you go and enjoy and take advantage of a perfect opportunity for you in another city.
Right. You just go ahead on, honey. Do you, boo-boo. Okay? Because clearly Mr. Flow is just flowing. Okay? Along with Maine.
What I would suggest to homegirl who may be upset, if you really want him to go, why don't you help create an opportunity for him to do that as well? Because I know he sound like the type of man that don't want to go down be freaking Lawrence for a few years.
Lord.
No. That was an insecure reference.
Yes.
Lawrence didn't have a job for a little while, ended up getting cheated on.
Lawrence is a whole bunch of people that had processes happen.
And then after he got cheated on actually he didn't even find out he was cheated on, but he started developing and getting his swagger back.
Right.
Only to find out that his girl dogged him out.
Wow.
So now Lawrence is blowing up, and
you can't have
done.
That. Yeah, that part. But that's what they say. They said, to each his own, to everybody, and then some. You know what I'm saying?
But now do you understand what I'm talking about?
I've been understood what you said.
Oh, really?
Let's talk about Maine. Okay, but you definitely gave Mr. Go with the flow a little bit of extra help here, and that's
now maybe I gave him a little extra help, and maybe he's just not that interested in old girl.
Could
but
be.
He might be interested because of the fact that it's like, damn, now she mad.
Yeah, I mean, hell, he sent the question. I've been with my girl for about 7 months. He tried to see. He want to know, was I wrong? Was you wrong? You was not wrong. Let's answer that question. Wrong. You wasn't wrong, okay? However, you definitely danced around that, Mr. Flow, okay? And we here for the process of you dancing around your flow. All right.
It's all good, bro.
It's all good. We move. We moving. Making it happen.
If she really like you, she ain't gonna go nowhere, bro. I mean, she might take that job because it might be good money or whatever.
Yeah.
But she'll try to set it up where you get down there.
I believe it. Y'all can work this out. Nice places. People like to travel.
She'll start sending you itineraries and all that good stuff.
That part. And then some. Okay.
Or planning vacations. You know what I mean?
We like those type of things. Good stuff.
See what I said?
Vacay. Yep. And then some. Okay. So, topics.
On the Shay's topics. What we got?
Yes, sir. So, I posted a video today. Just having a little bit of fun. And basically, I was asked, would I date me?
Oh, wow. Who asked you that?
Woo! Anonymous. But, I don't know if you could reach those roses back there some way, shape, or form so we can have it on the table. But they asked that question and I had to take a little step back for a second and, think to myself, how would I answer this question? And in Shay form, she would answer the question the way that I did. Like, of course, I would date me.
And why would you date yourself, Shay?
I would date me and I would be outside my window in the rain with a boombox.
Wow.
That's how much I would date me, okay? Meaning that I am a great catch, okay? And a phenomenal person inside and out.
You want the other ones?
I am definitely, yeah, because this one is solid for sure. Thank you. And
give me that.
This, which one you want? The big one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I felt that was a valid question, but I also know for a factomundo that person.
That sounds like a shot. Why are you asking that question?
I didn't think that it was a shot because it was coming from a person that
wants to date you.
No. Oh. It was coming from a person that is one of my sounding boards, and that person was saying, okay, so you're dating all these people, and when you've dated them, who is the one that you find that you spend the most time with, right? And I explained it, said it, and then I said, I don't entertain other people. I'm only, even though I'm not exclusive, just because of my time, I'm really only seeing one person, technically, conversating openly all the time, and this person makes their presence known that they really want to be that person for me, right?
Right. And
they said, given the fact, ironically, that you work the way that you work, would you date you? And I answered it the way that I answered in Shay form. Yeah, motherfucker, I'ma date me. I'll be out there with a boombox in the rain, shaking serenading me.
Twerking.
That's what I would be. Nope. I like music, so I would love for somebody to do some romantic shit like that. Catch my attention, make me valid, okay, and validate my feelings. That part right there with a whole bunch of roses and a. Yeah, I'm a romantic.
Sound like somebody that knows what she wants.
Thank you.
And that's why she would date herself.
That's why I would. Would I date me? Yes, I would. How about you, man? So that's the topic.
Yeah, I would date myself. If I was a woman and I'm looking at a man to date, I got a lot of good qualities, damn it.
Hello. Okay. And would you say that you're a catch?
I'm a good catch.
Hello. I'm great.
I know how to listen. I know how to communicate. I know how to do some other things too.
Okay now.
But if we can't communicate and listen to each other, other things ain't happening.
Period. Okay.
So,
yes, I'm here for that. It is what it is.
I make effort. I pay attention. I know I pay attention because whether it's relationships or certain very, close, borderline intimate friendships.
Yep.
I have been known to hear of requests that were not directly made towards me, but I just hear of something that is desired or wanted, and if I'm able to do it or make something happen where that happened, I make it happen. If I can't,
high five you. Cause let me tell you, okay, I ain't gonna bring it up again because we talked about this last season or whatever like that. But Maine has definitely been there. I told him that he should pay for he had people pay him for his services. Definitely comfort care. Okay, when you just want somebody to rest on your shoulders. Let me do your marketing right now. If you just want somebody to lay down with, okay, that is not going to touch you, just cuddle you, hold you, to watch movies with you, go out on dates with you, and take care of you. This man has missed his calling on so many levels. He does this just because he loves us and he cares for us deeply. However, okay, he should get paid for his services, all right? So if you would like to, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. If you need this type of attention from a man who is a complete gentleman and he is not going to violate you, all right, and who can play music on top of everything else, but listen to what I'm talking about, like just has an ability to comfort you in your time of need. You need to holler at Main Event Live. He will have the link to his Cash App or his Venmo, no Cash App, his Venmo, in order for you to what is this, what is it, what did you call it? Would you call it Book of Comfort book? Think of it, man. What would you call it? You need to call it something. We marketing now, okay? I feel like a mosquito baby right here on my nose.
Cuddle expert. I don't know.
You are a cuddle expert. You're a cuddle expert. You are also a good date. Like good conversation, just good time, just good energy. I
got it.
What is it?
The Gentleman's Experience.
Yes.
There we go.
Gosh. Woo. Put the link on Main Event Live. Okay, it's a go.
You just set up something.
It's a go. All right, it's go time. I'm so very serious. Like if you I'm so serious. Such a gentleman, just not gonna violate you on no type of level, and you just want that time, man. If you don't end up getting these bookings, put the link out there. All right, and see what you see who
the Gentleman's Experience.
The Gentleman's Experience. You need to find. You know what? You can market this. Okay, can I get a 3%? So. You market this, okay? We are listen to me. It's already copywritten what we're talking about and what is gonna happen, okay? Maine is gonna get a few gentlemen that he truly trusts that are not going to go against the grain, okay? And they are gonna be able to give what?
The Gentleman Experience.
The Gentleman Experience. Where you could lay butt ass naked with them and they ain't gonna touch you. There's no guarantee there. We put that in fine print.
Yo, you wild. That is wild.
I'm laughing, but I'm not playing. I want 3%, okay? Because this is going to be a hit. I know it's going to be a hit, especially in the Capital District. Y'all already sharing. Why not? Okay?
Wow. That's a good segue to what Maine's topic is.
Come on, Maine. Bringing it home. That shit was funny.
It was. That's hilarious. That is actually hilarious. Instead of the girlfriend experience, it's the gentleman's experience.
There you go. Why not? Why not?
So, as you have noticed, if you're on social media or in any circles with free thinkers and independent mind folks, polygamy.
Oh, yes, Lord.
Open relationships and polyamorous situations are becoming more and more acceptable, popular, trendy, and just overall not looked at as taboo anymore. Okay. So my topic is about that, but excuse me, it's the difference between traditional polygamy versus American polygamy. What is, matter of fact, I need y'all to chime in later.
Please do.
Hit the comment box, inbox, email dearloveandlust@gmail.com and give your input. We will be going live again soon. We'll probably announce that. We need y'all to chime in on that. We're going to talk about polygamy and polyamorous and the difference between Eastern civilization and traditional polygamy versus the American Western civilization version of polygamy and polyamorous relationships.
Well, give me the traditional one, because they at least got paid and was taken care of. Okay.
So let's go to Google and find the definition so we can say it out loud. Yes,
because Lord,
type it in.
These good lookers here, because they want to have these things and they ain't offering you nothing. What you giving me? Nothing.
Have you been offered that? Or been presented
at one point in time. I have been presented with that. Remember, I told you at one point I presented that to somebody and they still ended up cheating like a dummy. That was kind of ass backwards. I'm like, now wasn't you asked to do this, and then you still do the dumb stuff? I'm like, I can't.
All right, so polygamy is the practice or custom of having more than one wife or husband at the same time.
Correct, Amundo.
Let's see, what else does it say? Let's ask this question. Why is polygamy illegal in the United States?
Because they can't afford it.
The Constitution's framers had accepted the English law banning polygamy. Therefore, they couldn't have intended for the freedom of religion clause to sanction it. And most relevant today, while the government cannot enact laws that ban beliefs, they can pass law that forbid actions. Let's see, is there any way in America, the United States, all U.S. jurisdictions prohibit polygamy by invalidating marriages involving more than two spouses. State laws against bigamy, getting married to someone while still legally married to another person, are usually grounds for an annulment.
Facts.
Which brings me to another point. Is marriage only marriage when it's state sanctioned?
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with it. I've never have. I always feel like if two people, even though it's not legally on paper, and they what they have it, common law marriages or whatever, where they have been together for a multitude over 10 years or something, that is very real, and people choose to not abide by Western law.
So marriage initially didn't have any paperwork. You know what marriage had? Two families coming together and deciding that their children should be together, or the children themselves deciding that they wanted to be together. And there was a barter dowry system set up in place.
Correct.
Or an agreement between the two families on how things will go from the point on after this union and ceremony of marriage.
Correct. Mutual agreements. Topic 38.
And it went from there.
Yeah.
They didn't have all these courts and legal jurisdiction stuff behind it until the United States of America and British governments, or just government in general, decided that they should help mandate these things.
That's what they do.
Now, here's another thing I'm going to say. Where is polygamy most common? Polygamy is most often found in sub-Saharan Africa, where 11% of the population lives in arrangements that include more than one spouse. Polygamy is widespread in a cluster of countries in West and Central Africa, including Burkina Faso, Mali, and Nigeria. 28% in Nigeria, 34% in Mali, and 36% in Burkina Faso.
Oh, wow.
Are polygamous relationships in those areas.
No surprise there, but yeah.
So.
Well, it is what it is. I mean, people do these things, I mean, let's just say marriage wise, though we speaking about marriage, so and they still go out and they cheat and they do stuff. It's this show on Netflix that is phenomenal that is called Survival of Thickness. I think that's the name of it. Let me get that right. But when I tell you, just like what you were saying about, what's the show? Because I haven't watched it. The one you was talking about, Insecure.
You haven't watched it yet?
I have not. So
I just gave you mad spoilers.
It's okay. I'll catch up. Still good, I'm sure. But if you go on Netflix and you look up, I want to say Survival of Thickness. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. But when I tell you it's so relatable, yo, I was like, oh my God, is this woman me? I don't know if she is or not. But I could relate. And all the characters were so relatable. Yes, Survival of the Thickness. Okay. So it is on Netflix. And when I tell you it is a must watch, it is a must watch. I think I'm up to episode 6. It's phenomenal. And there's a book as well. And I just feel like everybody needs to get into it, and you are going to see what I'm talking about, man, because we do this podcast, so it is so relevant. Every relationship situation, conversation, the friendships, I mean, they hit everything. So like Harlem is really good. So I would say Harlem's Insecure, good, Harlem, and this one now, okay, Survival. Oh my God. It is amazing, and it should be. I think it's number 2 on Netflix with the amount of people that's been watching it. And this is season 1 of it. Survival of the Thickness. You have to watch this, okay?
I probably will.
Yeah,
I officially have Netflix in my name now, so I might as well watch it. Right?
Get into it. Get into it. So
I got that notification. I was like, "Yo, what the hell?"
See how that happens. Oh my gosh, but good stuff though. But that was a good topic, man. Thank you very much for opening it.
$20 a month, Netflix.
Yeah, so they have some good stuff. Prime do too, and all the rest of them. Oh, excuse me, we
barely touched on it, but I just want for the viewers to chime in and add their 2 cents. I don't know much about it other than that's why I went to Google and try to find some different things.
But we're gonna dive into a topic.
One of the most important things, especially in Muslim cultures, that I was told, was in order to have more than one wife,
you gotta be able to afford them.
You have to be able to provide for more than one wife.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard, and I'm sticking with it.
I do notice there are more shows about, especially wealthy and West African women having more than one husband.
Okay, so you diving into this, and you want more of the viewers to chime in, but would you be open to that?
No.
Okay, yeah, I'm not that type of person. I don't want to share.
Yeah,
and we talked about that already. No sirree, Bob.
I'm handling my own, and one other person is enough.
Yeah.
Trying to go, I think the only time it looked cool to me, you remember that movie Superfly, the redone version?
With the guy with the hair. Oh my gosh.
He's actually a singer too.
Oh my goodness, yes. That was a phenomenal
movie. Actually, no, he was on Grownish.
Yes. Yeah, with the twins. Yeah.
But that movie, it was like it wasn't great, but it was really good at the same time.
Yeah.
And he had 2 girlfriends that were a team at the same time.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, if you find they have shows on that now, right? Like
that's what I'm saying.
Marriages and all this other type of stuff. So it's to each his own. That's all I'm gonna say.
It used to be only a documentary on Vice. Now they're making shows about it, movies about it.
To each his own.
They got little reality shows about it.
Whatever floats your boat, we here for it. I'm just saying, you gotta make it work. If that's what you like, that's what you like. It is what it is. People be joining people in their bedrooms and bringing them into stuff that they ain't got no business doing anyway. But like that's
another Real Housewife. Shout out to Candy.
Doing stuff. And these again, we are not experts. We are just two people who've been through some shit. This is for entertainment purposes only. Don't come for us. Okay. Alrighty then. So, Maine, what you got?
Candy be talking about it. That's the only reason I know about it.
She do be talking about it, and she happy about it. She keep her husband happy, whatever way they want. They keep each other happy. Let's just say that, and they got multiple businesses.
Everybody's relationship is their relationship. Right. I'm not judging. I can't do what you do. I can only do what I do.
I know that's right.
Because that's all I have control over.
Yeah, you'll be open with your woman having a woman. If she had a girlfriend.
So for me, it would be more palatable than trying to have another dude. Her wanting another dude, like. Yo, listen.
Let me tell you the way that my brain received what you just now said was like basically, let me clean my palate. She gonna clean. She about to clean us, so at least it's gonna take care of the palate for me.
Nah,
I know you did not mean it that way, but I swear that's what I was like. What?
It's the same. It's in the same energy on why. I got you. It's in the same energy on why people won't watch gay porn, but they'll watch lesbian porn.
Right. That would be it. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. It's more sensual, but anyway.
Yeah, the women are beautiful. That's why they were like the first people to do, I guess, homosexual acts on film and stuff because it's considered beauty.
Yeah, people are able to men stomach it a little bit more.
Perverse. It's weird.
They feel it more aggressive. That's what they think. Yeah. So, well, it is what it is. This was good, man. Okay, mutual agreements on so many levels, and then some. Episode 38. I like this topics. We had some good conversation. Y'all, please keep sending in those questions for us. That was great stuff. Mm-hmm. Great. I enjoyed this one for sure. Feeling getting back into the swing of things. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and then some. So what do you got coming up? I think I know what you got coming up, but I don't know. Okay, is anything happening on the 2nd that I should be aware of? Is that happening or not?
Yeah, you is it? You trying to be my agent over there? But,
yes, I am.
I know. I can definitely say what's happening after that event is going to happen.
Right. Okay. But
so we gonna have a little after event for the concert that's up at the Plaza.
Right.
That will be featuring a tribute to the 50 years of hip hop with
wonderful
Black Sheep.
Yes.
Roxanne Shante.
Come on.
Big Daddy Kane.
Okay.
And apparently
we having a pre-what? Okay.
DJ
battle.
And Brooklyn Shea is trying to put me in the mix.
I ain't try. You are.
I mean,
inclusive. Okay.
I've only got it from you. So
yeah. Well, like I said, we got another brother in the system that needs to connect, and if the brother does not connect, then guess what? Tag, you're it. Okay. See how that works out just in so many ways, but there gotta be wordage and stuff like that, but it might be a surprise, okay, where it is definitely inclusive of a trophy, cash, and marketing for ads for you.
We'll see.
For whoever wins,
we'll see what happens.
So that's where we at. Empire State Plaza, that type of thing.
I'm open. That's the whole
quote unquote
week of the Blackfest.
The whole week. It's like forget about it. I had to take off the 2nd and up until whichever, which leads into my vacation. Hey Shay, she finally taking off from work. Good Lord, can you believe that? She will be off. I
got a couple other day parties and stuff planned. I got a couple other events. DJ Biz birthday bash is going to be on the 19th of August.
Yep, right before I start back school teaching. Lord, and yeah, that part.
So you might be able to make that still. What else?
So you think you got talent?
Well, I'm gonna get to you.
No, I'm just saying in general.
So I'm gonna get there, but if you need a shoot, some headshots, some professional headshots, holla at me.
Okay, you add one more thing to that roster. What we just finished booking you for, comfort gear. The gentleman's comfort.
The gentleman experience, yes.
I'm trying to get my 3%. Listen here.
The gentleman experience.
There will be a link on Main Event Live.
It's a non-certified but quality experience.
Okay. Your best experience might happen after Wind Down Wednesday, as long as it's the summertime. Okay. You might get the most out of that period, okay, or time. And then also from the stadium, you know, you got to hit it when you miss it, you know, catch it. Get in when you fit in it, okay? Those might be your best opportunities, okay? But, you know, follow the link, all right? There'll be various packages for you to, you know,
you click on. Shout out to
movie. You want to go to dinner? What would you like? You want a massage? That's gonna be inclusive. That's by the hour.
I gotta shout out my bartenders that worked at stadium.
Come on.
Shout out T. Shout out Steph. Shout out Lindsay. Shout out T. Sis. Y'all gotta make sure y'all take care of them.
Definitely.
Know, be generous with the tips.
Definitely,
you know,
definitely. They work.
They work hard, and they'll usually have a smile on their face 89% of the time.
Yep, definitely. I'll just say, can you please cater a lot more to the ladies? We do appreciate that. Not in the earlier part, but throughout the whole night. That'll be great, okay? Instead of us just staring at your beautiful asses, because y'all got some nice bodies. Okay? I'm just saying. I am not blind, okay? Whoa, hello somebody. All right, I was like,
see what I'm saying?
Ooh, beautiful.
Another woman is a lot more easier to
to say exactly what we are thinking. Okay, people stand over there in that corner just to watch. Okay, it's amazing the assets that people have. And I'm okay with that. Okay, it's beautiful looks. So yeah, that's about it. I mean, other than
you think you got
talent. We are opening up, yes, for live auditions on August 3rd from 5 to 8, and we will be there by the egg, that part. So if it start raining, we going downstairs, but you are able to come and perform and get judged to see whether or not if you get into the show on October 28th for the chance to win a cash prize, grand prize of $4,500. Okay. So that's a lot of cash.
That's
okay,
a lot of cash for a young person.
Is. Yeah. So we do have a lineup thus far for people who have signed up, and we have a lot of people coming from different areas of the Capital District and not just Albany. So that should be good, and that should be very different, and I'm looking forward to it. Outside of that, a shout out to United Sisters of New York and her Temple Monologues, as always. Wonderful organizations. MC Lawton, thank y'all so much again for y'all support and everything that y'all do. We have a couple of skits and different things that will be popping up on YouTube very soon, and I'm just looking forward to a lot of the greatness that's happening. We got some good stuff going downtown, and I am still
downtown or downtown.
Downtown in this area, okay, which we still need to come up with opening once we could manage the rest of this process inside this building. So Maine and I are gonna try to have some type of soft opening, and it's like it's gonna be the end of the year by the time we'll figure it out.
We're just gonna get one of them little mini grills and just have a little backyard boogie.
Yeah, we got 2 little ones out there already.
There we go.
They there. Okay, so we'll figure it. The tent got destroyed by the storms that we had. It's just sitting on the side of the building right now. I'm like, Lord, I came back here, it was like bent like a pretzel. I said, what the heck happened? Oh my God. Like, it was like the legs, because of the cement, was still standing, and the top completely caved in, and the things were cracked, and I said, oh my.
Oh wow.
Oh my. Okay. So I tried my best. I put the thing on the side of the building, but anyway, long story short, you want metal, you can come back here and get it. Because there's enough of it back there for you. But other than that, we just rocking and rolling. For myself, I can honestly say that Brooklyn Shea and we most recently had Justice on the Vibration to talk about the men event that's coming up with Markia and everything like that.
Makings
and
of a Man conference.
Yeah, and the theme and
King.
Stuff. I Am King. Yes. So
that
is August 6th. Mm-hmm. And we are heavily, Dear Love and Less is supporting that for sure. And we are grateful to Markia for definitely the brainchild. So, but they would talking about basically healing yourself and improving yourself from the inside out, right? So taking care of your core, taking care of everything. And we talked about that, about losing weight and getting ourselves together. But we also talked about what certain things happen to us, meaning women, that change your core, how you doing, right? So I'm going through menopause after being pushed into it after having a surgery. So I'm like, I put on all this weight and I'm like, holy crap. Like, it wasn't, because of eating bad or nothing like that, though I love to eat. But this was, definitely came on like whoosh, okay? And I was like, struggling with it at first. And then I was like, I embrace the curves and the thickness or whatever like that, but not the unhealthy piece of it. You know what I'm saying? So they were talking about his running group at 6:45 in the morning. You could walk, run, whatever, in front of Fresh and Fly. So shout out to them, because I wanted to promote that definitely, because it's about health and welfare and, getting your life together basically. So if you want to be a part of that, check that out, because we got a lot of sisters that we know that are affiliated and that are doing that thus far, and I'm not there yet. 6:45 is extremely early for me after coming off of a Friday with my work week. So but I think that if you have the time and you are able to commit to yourself, that is a great way to start. So that's all I got, man, on that note. Okay. And how you feeling? Anything? The merch, the stuff, the cups, the glasses. I don't know what camera we in and where we at, whichever.
So this concludes the 38th episode of Dear Love and Lust podcast. Absolutely. Make sure you follow us on maineventlounge.com/Dear Love and Lust, or on our Facebook page.
Come on.
Facebook.com/Dear Love and Lust, and coming soon to YouTube.
Coming soon to YouTube. I knew you was going to say it.
The audio on the podcast, the Apple podcast, I'm going to work on that too.
Absolutely.
Yes. Merchant and Apparel is still on maineventlounge.com.
Yes, please get you some. And you said you better get you some of what? What's that thing on TikTok? You better come over here and get you some of this chicken salad. Come and get it. Some Dear Love and Lust. Please submit your questions to us. As you can see, they are anonymous unless we're live and you actually are asking questions in person and stuff like that. In the moment, in the time, we can't hide you. Then whatever you say, it can't take it back. Okay, but we get it, because it's all about entertainment and fun. Okay, so people gotta learn how to just kind of breathe a little bit and just take things in stride.
We're just two people that's been through some
shit, and we would like to say collectively,
peace.